Hello Internet, and welcome to my first game of the third round game against Mrbopper in the Nugget Bridge Invitational. So, the way the Nugget Bridge Invitational worked this year, basically the winner of this best of three game would start to earn some money, which is nice, obviously, but it meant that the pressure was a little bit on with this game. I had just beaten Ray Rizzo and Simon in the first two rounds, so I was on a bit of a roll. I was feeling quite happy. Mrbopper was actually my opponent in the Nugget Bridge Invitational last year, and he was the guy that beat me in the semi-finals, in the top four of that tournament. I finished third. He went on to win the tournament, so he is the defending champion of this tournament. So he maybe had that psychological edge going into this game, but I was on a bit of a roll with the last two games, so I didn't really know how this would go, because maybe we would both make some strange moves as well, with the added pressure of, you know, the prizes coming after this. But I go nice and comfortable. I lead with Raichu and Among Us again, and this was actually the first game of mine that was streamed, so from this game on everyone knew the items that I had, including the very important item that Raichu was wearing on his face, the goggles. He actually makes a double protect here, which is a little bit questionable. He could have potentially got a rock slide off here with his Tyranitar, but that does let me get a free play rough off, a free belly drum, sorry. A nice, you know, back up to 75%, plus 6 Azumarill. It can't be bad, and because I have got the goggles, even his Rage Powder is not going to stop me from using Encore on his Tyranitar. And I'm pretty sure that he will use Rage Powder here, which basically would let me get a free hit off with my plus 6 Azumarill, which I'm going to go for. There we go, there's the Encore. He's locked into Protect there now. He gets a double Protect, so I know he can't Protect next turn. But he avoids my Play Rough. That Play Rough, with this extra 2 turns of Sandstorm damage, that would, I'm pretty sure, would have knocked out his Among Us. So that was quite a big miss. So I was a little bit worried about that. He does use Protect here, as I go for the Encore on him, and I actually target what was his Tyranitar, because he did get a double Protect there. I know that whatever is in this slot is not going to be protected. If he does use Rage Powder with his Among Us, then that is going to get hit by a Play Rough as well, and something is going down this turn, basically. So I'm in a good position. There we are again, these four again, it's like the first turn, but I've got a plus 6 Azumarill here. I don't want to, well actually I protect the Azumarill. This is maybe a little bit of a silly move. I should have just gone for it, I should have just attacked, because he could have potentially got a Dragon Dance up here with his Tyranitar, but I Encore his Azumarill, his Among Us, just to make sure it can't do, it can't Spore or anything like that. And I've got to hope basically now that my Azumarill doesn't get flinched by his Rock Slide, because that's basically all he can do to try and stop my Azumarill. At this point Raichu isn't doing anything. I bring it out, I put Tyranitar in. I know that with his Among Us locked into Rage Powder, I can start Dragon Dancing up. I'm quite sure his Tyranitar isn't Mega by now, so my Mega Tyranitar will win out on this. Azumarill doesn't flinch, which is excellent, and as we can see there, that does one shot. I do get a critical hit there, but I'm quite sure that doesn't really, you know, didn't make a difference. So I'm again in a good situation, and actually the Sandstorm goes down this turn, so I'm sitting out here with a plus 6 Azumarill, just about to go down to the Sandstorm, but it doesn't. So this next turn, here's a Mega Evolving Tyranitar. I could, maybe should have left my Tyranitar in its normal form. I did know that if I did Mega Evolve, I was going to knock out my Azumarill, which could one-shot either of his with an Aqua Jet, but my thinking was that either I get a knockout or he protects and I bring in Raichu next turn and I lock it into Encore, and if he does protect, I can start setting up my Tyranitar as well. And even if he does decide to burn my Tyranitar with his Will-O-Wisp, I know that it will win against his Rotom Heat one-on-one. It's not going to be doing anything, really. But he does actually decide to Will-O-Wisp my Azumarill, maybe thinking I might have brought my Raichu back in to take a Thunderbolt, and he doesn't really want to drop to -2 with an Overheat just to do 9 HP of damage on my Azumarill, but I've set my sand up anyway. I'm sure he didn't expect me to do that, so basically I'm in a win-win situation now, unless I sort of miss all of my Rock Slides. The Rock Slide does knock out this Rotom, and because I did threaten him with the Aqua Jet last turn, I forced him into the Protect, and I set my own Sandstorm off to knock my Azumarill out. Basically, I've got this locked in now, so I can Encore him, and he forfeits the game because there's nothing he can do. So I'm sure he's going to do something. I'm sure he's going to change something up for the next game. He did do that double Protect on the first game, which was quite a bad play, I suppose. I'm sure he wants sort of revenge after that, so let's see how this next game goes.